Iran's Khamenei said something so blasphemous that it carries the death penalty. You guys, this is no joke. This is serious. Armin told me about this and he said, "Susanna, this is earth-shattering." And I was like, "What could it be? What happened?" He told me and I was like, "Holy crap, that is." Okay. Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, sparked a major controversy and criticism, especially on social media, after claiming that God had spoken through him. If you know why this is significant, tell us in the live chat. This statement was made during a meeting with the family of the slain IRGC operative or commander, Qasem Soleimani. Khamenei recounted an incident from over 2 decades ago where, after prayers with IRGC commanders, he felt divinely inspired during a speech. Quote, "It was my mouth and God's words," he claimed, adding that the speech had a significant impact. This assertion, however, is considered blasphemous in Islamic theology, which holds that Allah communicated exclusively with the Prophet Muhammad, or not exclusively, but last, through the angel Gabriel. The claim has led to widespread criticism, with one Iranian social media user writing on X that, quote, "If an ordinary person had uttered the same statement, they would have been executed on charges of blasphemy, insulting sanctities, insulting the supreme leader, blasphemy against the imams, and more." This incident reflects deep tensions and contradictions within Iran's political and religious discourse. Look at Saint. "This mofo just contradicted the Quran, Lamau." Okay,
This is
Armin, give us context. And by the way, if we want to watch the video of what he actually said, we have it in this article with subtitles. So that might be good to watch. But tell us what happened, because you brought this to my attention. Give us the background. Explain why this is earth shattering to people who don't understand. Because I was like,
all right. So I don't even know what to say. This is a claim that Muhammad did not have the balls to make. Okay. People are like, is he claiming prophethood? We don't have a name for what he's claiming, because this is beyond prophethood. This is bigger than Muhammad. Okay. Muhammad, so other than Muhammad, all other prophets did not have direct connection with God. Most prophets need angel Gabriel to act like as an intermediate between God and the prophet. There was, except Moses at one point talked to a burning bush, which was without angel Gabriel in between. So that was one incident that was a little bit more direct. It was still through a burning bush, but every other time it was angel Gabriel between God and the prophet. Muhammad, most of the time when he gets revelation, is through angel Gabriel, but only one time through the Miraj he went and met God directly without angel Gabriel. And that was not part of the revelation, because whatever they said through that experience was not put in the Quran, right? So, but most of the other time, for Muhammad to hear what God is saying, the angel Gabriel had to act like an intermediate between them. So what Khamenei is claiming is something that no other prophet in Islam has ever claimed to be able to accomplish. He's saying God's words was coming through his mouth. He said it was my mouth, but God's words. God's words. Without no angel, no nothing, just direct, not even listening to God and me repeating it to you. It wasn't even me speaking. It was God speaking. It was my mouth moving, and I didn't even know these words. He said, I didn't think about these words. I had not planned to say these words. My mouth was just moving, and these were God's words. Again, this is bolder than any claim Muhammad ever made. The significance of this is that by the way, the only other Muslims who go this insane are the Sufis or Erfaniha, or as we say it in Persian, like the Sufis, like they say, like they talk about this level of connection with God. But this is not part of either Sunni or Shia Islamic ideology at all. At all. Right? And by the way, the Sufis who make any claims even remotely close to this, they were executed throughout history. They were executed for this, right? For saying stuff much less than this. The Islamic Republic's own laws right now, as we speak, means that Khamenei has to get executed, unless you say this is so much beyond this level of blasphemy has not been defined in the legal code of Iran right now. So maybe you could get, maybe that would be a technicality that would sets him free. Because in Iran, if
It's
you
a
go and claim,
level of blasphemy beyond the Sharia.
yes, because if you claim prophethood in Iran, you should get the death penalty without
Oh, yeah.
question,
Yeah,
according
yeah.
to the Islamic law right now. But because we don't know what even this is, like this is beyond prophet. This is not prophethood. This is beyond prophethood, right? Because prophethood means like an angel comes to you and speaks to you, and then you repeat to the people what the angel said, right? This is something else. So maybe you're like, do we execute him? Because we don't have any name for this. On the books. What the hell is this even? Right. This is a first. This is a first. Okay. But let me tell you the significance of Islamically, how significant his claim is. Up until just a couple of days ago, when he announced this, we thought that the only word of God that we have access to right now, the only word of God that we have access to right now is the Quran. As of last week or just a few days ago, now we know there's two accessible word of God. Everything that is written in the Quran and whatever Khamenei said, which I don't even know what he said because it
Is
wasn't
this not
recorded.
also shirk then? Is this not also shirk?
I mean,
Does
is
this
he
not
claiming
also
godhood?
challenge Tawhid?
I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know. This is the new. This is the
Because it
new.
depends on if
This
you
is it.
think the Quran itself is a partner to God, because that's been a debate in Islamic theology.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's what the Mu'tazilites said. So now,
Exactly.
no. So mainstream Islam doesn't say that. So it's not. I don't think that would mean he's claiming godhood. It's something between claiming prophethood and godhood. Neither he's not claiming godhood or prophethood. There's something in between those two. I don't know what. We don't have a name for this. It's so new. It's brand new claim. But this is insane. It's also politically very significant because, Susie, the vast majority of Islamic scholars in Iran consider this absolute blasphemy. A lot of Islamic scholars in Iran itself have a lot of big problems with Khamenei himself because they think he's become holy, and they had a lot of issues with him silently, like behind closed doors, like Islamic ulama in Iran didn't like how the Velayat Faqih version of Shia Islam was deviating already from what they consider to be authentic Shia Islam. But now with this, because people, they had problems because there's a claim that Khamenei, when he was born, right when he was born, he shouted "Ya Ali" as an infant, right?
No, shut up.
This was, yeah, this was already in Iran, right? And so many scholars in Iran already like were saying, debating this, like, well, some people say Khamenei didn't say this himself, but some people say, like, yes, but he also has been said in his present, and he hasn't denied it. He never came out to correct it, and it's his family members that have said this. So that was already a major source of like conflict within religious scholars in Iran, and how problematic that view is. So imagine that being a source of debate. This is a million times worse now, because that's just a miracle. Like, okay, you're born as an infant, and Khamenei just says "Ya Ali" right when he's born. Okay, people were making like, how holy are we making this guy now that's a miracle? Now he's saying, my words coming out of my mouth is God's words. This is surely to cause more tension within the religious people, like very religious scholars in Iran. This is good for the revolution because it's going to have more division between the religious authority there, given what he's saying. So this is good for us that he said that.
Oh my god. I mean, it is when you're a nerd like I am and like we
Yeah.
are and a lot of people here on this channel, like this is what we come here for, you guys. The
Right.
very specific Islamic nerdiness. Okay. Um,
By the
do
way, let me get just put this message out there. Khamenei, if you're looking for asylum, okay, maybe reach out to us. If you are, I mean, you're a murtad right now, you're an ex-Muslim. If you are if you're under threat now, and if you might be executed, I mean, it's really difficult. But maybe we could put you in touch with people. Maybe you could go to Germany and ask for asylum there. He's a fellow Murtad now. Khamenei,
yeah,
he's one of us now. He's a Murtad. He's an ex-Muslim.
one of us. One.
Right.
That's true here, you guys. We are here, hashtag blasphemy is not a crime. Hashtag
Yeah, blasphemy, free Khamenei, hashtag free Khamenei, hashtag blasphemy is not a crime. Exactly. Exactly, Susie.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And
All
D
right, go
is
ahead,
saying,
Susie.
what has been the Iranian social media reaction? So what are you hearing about this online?
Mockery, a wave of mockery. That's obviously the reaction. Yes.
Mhm. But I mean,
Yes.
like, so have you heard anything about anything coming out from other seminaries? Any houses?
This is something that they are already pulling their hair out, but it's the security is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Especially the people for. By the way, right when he said this, their own website issued, and the Khamenei's website issued a notice saying that he's not in poor health. Like he means what he said. Like he's not going insane. Right. So just like he is in complete mental awareness. They issued that notice just right after this for some reason.
Oh, they could have kept that
Yeah.
card close to their chest. Oh, but they
Yeah.
decided so they're doubling down.
I don't know if they are doing this to support him or against him. I think his friends might he actually be his enemies because they recorded this, and sometimes they don't publish everything that Khamenei said. But the people heard this, they noticed how significant this claim is, and they still decided to release the video of him saying this. There are some conspiracy theories, and I'm not gonna say that they're right, but there's some conspiracy theories that if they are putting this out there, they probably are moving against him because why would you put this out there? Like
Okay,
maybe the people close to him are trying to reduce his power. I mean, the IRGC might be trying to reduce his power in favor of doing a shift in power from Beit Rahbari, which means the office of the
leader.
supreme leader, to to IRGC. But again, those are conspiracies. I don't know how true they are. I just wanted to mention them.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of the most logical explanation. Because why would you let something this bad get out?
Oh, Kenny saying, I know it sounds like, yeah, the website said, I know it sounds insane, but he's not insane, I promise. Exactly.
Should we watch the
Yeah.
video of him actually making the statement?
Oh, this one, yeah. So, by the way, he said that this happened 24 years ago. So he said this now, but he said that it happened 24 years ago, but we are being only made aware of it now. Oh wait, are we already on this website? Yeah, okay, cool. Let me know if you have idea.
20 سال پیش
Yes.
شاید 23 4 سال پیش تو این حیات
Okay, so should I read the caption? Yeah, I should read the question. So
3 4 سال پیش
So he's saying more than 20 years ago. So it didn't translate it fully. It says more than 20 years ago, and then he said maybe 23 or 4 years ago. I said my prayers along
تو این
with.
حیات با بچه های سپاه فرماندهان سپاه
So by the way, the translation here, the caption here is not complete. He says in this yard. So he's saying right in the backyard. I think they're in Qasim Soleimani's house. And
Mhm.
he's saying that right here, this happened right here in Qasim Soleimani's house
سپاه حدود شاید
in the yard.
20 نفر
Oh,
بودن.
okay. No, it is saying some 20 IRGC commanders in the yard here. Oh, yeah, it is.
نماز خوندیم بعد من نشستم رو پله
Then I sat on the steps and delivered a very warm and eloquent speech.
یه صحبت گرم و گیرایی کردم قبلا هم
I had not prepared my speech in advance. Right? So he's saying like I didn't know what these words
فکرشو
were.
نکرده بودم خدای متعال
God Almighty kept uttering the words.
همینطور حرف میزد در واقع
In fact, it was my mouth and God's words.
زبان من بود حرف خدا بود خیلی جلسه
It was very strange. It was a very strange session. It really left an impact.
عجیبی بود خیلی تاثیراتی گذاشت
There we go. So this part also,
بود
it
حرف
was my mouth and God's words. This is insane. It's making it. This is a bombshell, by the way. Right now, it's insane. There's so many people, religious people, even religious people on social media making fun of this. They're losing. By the way, for a lot of people who might not know this, because we have said this a couple of times on this show, but Khamenei is even losing his religious base, not just a secularist. Yeah.
So
Okay, we need to fact check it.
let's go through the super chats and memberships real quick, and then we should touch on the attack that happened on Iran, at least very briefly, because a lot of people are asking about it.
Okay, let's
Well,
do that.
first of all, I have to acknowledge that Mrs. Apostate became a member.
Oh,
Welcome to Satan's
what an
Minions, and she also
what an
gifted
honor.
5 memberships. So if you were gifted one of the memberships from Mrs. Apostate, that means that you have been blessed by the household of none other than our
Our
one and
prophet.
only apostate prophet.
Yes.
May we give thanks.
The only true prophet.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you
Thank-
so much, Mrs. Apostate, and I hope you and Ridwan and the boys had a really fun and amazing Christmas. And everyone's in good health. Bull McLeod gave us a $2 super chat saying, "Dude just ascended in front of everyone." And Program NC, thank you for the super chat saying Salam Armanjun, a fellow Iranian here who brutally destroys religious people, mainly Islam.
Wait.
Um,
No, wait. Don't say destroys religious people. Say religions. Just
no, I
think
think
that
he
would be
means
better.
like in an argument,
in an argument. Okay.
in
In an
Minecraft, in a
yes.
debate.
In a debate, yes.
Benny Wolf gave us a super chat saying, "Screw monetization. Much love to this community." Well, thank you for supporting us in the face of demonetization, because it is because of people who are supporting us through super chats
Right.
that we get to be more spicy, but it comes at a price. Secular Sakai also gave a super sticker. Thank you, Sakai.
Thank you.
And oh wait, yeah, Program NC. I can't remember if I already highlighted this. Became a new member, and
Yeah, that was a
also
super
gifted-
chat.
oh,
So the 3 things. He got a super chat, he became a member, he or she, and then gifted 5 memberships. So 3 things. So thank you so much. That's
oh
a
my
lot of
gosh,
support.
so much support.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love this. Keon
Thank
is
you.
saying we need a fatwa against him.
Right.
And this comment was just cute. Sagib is saying, "Wow, first time I come on for the live." Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us
Welcome.
live. And this is actually a good reminder to everyone to please like the stream. We have like almost 250 people watching live. If you are here and you have not liked the stream, what are you doing? Because we come here every week. It helps the channel. It helps us with, the fact that we constantly get demonetized and deprioritized. So
Right.
even just a like, because, not everyone, if you're not doing well financially, you need to be taking care of yourself. And we encourage that here. But you can support us with a like. And
Oh,
Adam Rickster just gave us a super chat from Malaysia. Thank you for the super
wow.
sticker, Adam.
You have memorized the currencies, Susie. She doesn't even check anymore. She
Oh,
knows
well, I
where they're
mean,
from.
we know Adam. Adam is a known entity here. Oh my
Yeah,
God, young
you do.
atheist. Oh, I missed you. I've been wondering where you are. I'm so glad you're back. Yay. Okay. Shouts out and nothing but love for our Pakistani atheists.
Yes.
And yep, hit that like button, guys. Okay. So let's go to this next news. Guys, we're talking about paganism in the land of the prophet. This is wildish. Okay.
Muhammad was here to see this.
Oh wait,
All
no,
right.
we were going to talk about the attack in Iran
Oh,
really
yeah, yeah.
quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So a lot of people were asking about us about this attack in Iran. So for those who are not aware, what happened was on January 3rd or 4th, there was an attack that happened at a memorial service for former Quds Force General Qasem Soleimani, who was assassinated by the Trump administration in 2020. A drone struck, got him, and it turned into cutlet. So there was a memorial service and it was happening in Kerman, which is in like southeast Iran. And there were reportedly 2 suitcases that exploded at this memorial service, and one exploded, and then as people were fleeing, another one exploded. And the death count, I think it's around 90, and it continues to climb. And this is the biggest terrorist attack that has happened inside the Islamic Republic since 1979, the highest death count. And so this is huge. When this happened, there were a lot of people that immediately came forward and blamed Israel, which is like so stupid, including a lot of leftist YouTubers like Vosh. They're literally like, it's Israel. I'm concluding that it's Israel. And I'm like, if you know dick about Israeli operations in Iran, you would know that they move like brain surgeons up and down Tehran. Like freaking brain surgeons. They go and arrest and interrogate people in the middle of Tehran, film their interrogations, and let them go. They go assassinate nuclear scientists that no one even knows what they look like. There's no released photographs of these motherfuckers with people sitting right next to them. And they take out only their target, like surgical. So like this, I mean, we promote skepticism here. So I'm never going to jump to say I know with certainty who did what, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as I saw this, I'm like, this is not how the Israelis move. Almost immediately, this is
It's
not how
no,
the
it's not.
Israelis move. This is not how the Americans move. You would hear the Americans
ISIS
coming
has
with
claimed.
drones.
Yes, ISIS has claimed responsibility. Not a guarantee that it's ISIS, but makes it more likely. So the candidates are ISIS, the Islamic Republic itself. It's not Israel. This is not how Israel operates when it comes to taking actions beyond its borders at all. Not at all. So, but it's within the first couple of hours they came out and said it's Israel. So Vosh is as stupid apparently as the Islamic Republic of Iran, which is not just stupid because how could you even tell that within the first few hours or within the first few minutes even? But
Literally
it's also
reading off the
idiotic.
headline. So
But
embarrassing.
it's not even good propaganda because you're not. Let's say it's within your interest, the Islamic Republic, to say it's not Israel, because you're not going to be able to do jack shit about it if it is Israel, and you're going to look pathetically weak. I mean, if you want to lie, just say that it was some Kurdish groups, and then you could go ahead and bomb, like, because there's at least something you could do there to show that I'm me strong. This is going to make you look pathetic, because what are you going to do if it's Israel? You still haven't managed to get any form of revenge for the death of Qasem Soleimani, so you look pathetically weak there. So what are you going to do now? This is the biggest terrorist attack on your soil
The best
since
they
the
can do
foundation.
to avenge the death of Soleimani, or to avenge the death of their top nuclear scientist, is to go attack random civilian Israelis in Turkey.
Right.
That's the best they can do.
And well, actually, that they can't even do that. Every time they try to do that, the plot was stopped
That's true.
beforehand.
That's the best they
Yeah.
can attempt. It's freaking embarrassing.
Attempt, yes. Right. We got a couple of more super chats before we're going to the Saudi Arabia news, guys. Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia and paganism is our next news. So let's do the super chats quickly before we go to that one.
And I thought
See what it
pigs could fly.
is.
Secular Sakai gave us a super sticker. Thank you, Sakai. Oh, Rami June just became a new member. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I love this comment. Safet just gave us a super chat saying, "Greetings from Croatia. I'm not an atheist. I'm a Catholic, but not a really good one. I keep asking questions that the clerics don't like." Hey, well, you know what? We love that you question things.
Right.
You know, you can still be a believer, but you have to question dogma. You have to think for yourself. And also, yeah, religious people are actually welcome in our community.
Do you know who makes the most amazing, gorgeous, and other adjectives that I can't use here on YouTube, blasphemous art ever? We do! And for some reason, we are giving it away for free. Download them now using the link in the description before we change our mind.